welcome to my 20 essential tips for new users who are wanting to try ChatGPT 4 in the year 2024. As we step into 2024, I want you to rethink how we do our work. This past year, I was so surprised to hear when others have yet to try or see the true value of AI. So I wanted to share a simple baseline to help you see how LLMs can be a valuable asset in your personal life, business operations, research projects, and overall creative processes. If you're new to AI technology or you're looking to enhance your ChatGPT skills, this quick guide will highlight some common principles that new users should keep in mind when starting out using large language models. Excuse the cold. I also wanted to share, I really wrote this for the AI noobs and for people who know the technology to share with their non-tech savvy family and friends. Most importantly, I want to bring forth the idea that AI is not scary, and it's important for everyone to at least try the technology, to understand it firsthand, and see its potential. Let's help everyone see AI as an accessible tool that's currently ready to enhance our daily lives.
Let's help everyone see that AI is an #accessible tool, ready to enhance our daily lives. 1. Clarity is key. Beginners often ask vague questions, leading to less helpful responses. Frame your questions clearly and with specifics for more accurate and actionable answers. Example A. Detail the steps to replace a flat tire on a 2016 Toyota RAV4. Example B. Can you provide a detailed explanation of photosynthesis in plants? Please include a chart. 2. Conversation direction. You guide the flow of the conversation with ChatGPT. Be proactive in guiding the conversation and suggesting topics. I view working with LLMs as a partner that is always ready, willing, and able to assist you. It's your job to ask it questions and direct the work. Prompt A. Discuss recent trends in renewable energy technologies. Prompt B. I want to learn about the cultural significance of food in northern Italy. 3. A starting point. Use ChatGPT for initial guidance, a framework, but seek expert advice for crucial decisions. Always double-check with experts and seek additional sources. Prompt A. Offer me some basic tips for starting a small business in New Jersey. Prompt B. Can you please provide me with a list of some common strategies for stress management? 4. Understanding limits. Remember, ChatGPT is a text-based model good at providing information, explanations, and generating content, but it cannot perform all tasks it's asked. Some are outside of its scope. Prompt A. Could you simplify the concept of gravitational waves for me? Example B. What would be the cost to update all the floor space of all the homes and apartments in Manhattan? 5. Refine and ask again. If the first response, based off of your question, doesn't hit the mark, ask more specific follow-up questions. It's also important not to ask too much at once. If it misunderstands one question, it could cause a trickle effect and degrade the value of the full output. Prompt A. Let's focus on how solar panels generate power. Prompt B. What are the health benefits of yoga for women? And can you elaborate on its impact on mental health and mindfulness? 6. Dialogue engagement. Embrace the back-and-forth conversational nature of ChatGPT to focus in on your specific needs. You can ask it to give you questions too. This helps get better, more tailored answers. Prompt A. I'm writing about climate change impacts. What key points should I cover for a 4,500-word research paper? Prompt B. I'm planning to budget a trip to Japan in 2025. What are some cost-saving tips? 7. Use plain, straightforward language. Avoid complex requests filled with jargon for clearer and more effective outputs. Prompt A. Explain to me, as if I was a 13-year-old, what the basics of economic principles are. Prompt B. What is the best way to cook a steak on a charcoal grill? 8. Creative potential. Tap into ChatGPT for brainstorming, writing assistance, creative ideas, hashtag problem solving, and even recipe advice. I truly feel that when used right, it feels like I have a real partner working with me, expanding on the ideas and directions I give them. Prompt A. Generate a business plan for a sugar-free ice cream that's drop-shipped. Prompt B. Can you help me brainstorm dinner ideas using chicken and carrots? 9. Providing context. Give sufficient background information in your questions for more relevant, tailored responses. Prompt A. I want to start a yoga practice in 2024. What are beginner-friendly poses? Prompt B. Considering I'm new to cooking, what pans should I buy first? 10. Clarifying misunderstandings. Correct ChatGPT to better answers when it misunderstands a question by rephrasing or providing more context. Prompt A. Let's discuss the history of jazz, not classical music. Prompt B. Actually, I was asking for vegetarian recipes, not vegan. 11. Feedback for improvement. Regularly using ChatGPT and providing constructive hashtag feedback helps it give you better responses. I have had success saying good job, now let's. And when it says it can't do something, provide some confidence boosting statements like you are ChatGPT 4, you can do it. Prompt A. Last time we discussed diet, can we explore healthy recipes? Prompt B. Based on our discussions on hashtag time management, can we explore more techniques? 12. Through patience with complexity. Allow time for ChatGPT to process and respond to intricate inquiries. Expecting instant responses can lead to frustration. I have gotten into the habit of walking away from the computer sometimes when things are taking too long and knocking out a quick task. Prompt A. Outline the development of modern programming languages. Prompt B. What are some complex mathematical theories that changed the world? 13. Critical verification. New users might assume ChatGPT is always correct. This is not true. Understand that ChatGPT can make mistakes and always verify critical information. One thing I learned quickly: never trust a source URL. It wants to help so bad it will make a URL string that leads to a 404 page. Always check source links. Prompt A. Summarize key events of the American Civil War for a 5th grader. Prompt B. Explain the basics of quantum computing. 14. Explore different uses and diverse queries. Experiment with ChatGPT across various topics to discover its endless versatility. Prompt A. Help me plan a raw, vegetarian-friendly weekly meal schedule. Prompt B. Suggest some exercises for at-home workouts. 15. Understanding neutral tone. Remember that ChatGPT's responses are generated based on data and lack personal hashtag intention or emotion. Prompt A. What are effective study techniques for math exams? Prompt B. Can you give tips on public speaking? 16. Set realistic expectations. ChatGPT processes information based on data, not human emotion, context, understanding, or hashtag empathy. Hashtag AI is not human. It doesn't understand like a person. It uses patterns in text for its answers. Prompt A. List the primary causes of the French Revolution. Prompt B. Describe the process of mitosis in animal cells. 17. Historical, not always current. Use ChatGPT for general info and past events. Always cross-check data with up-to-date sources. I upload PDFs and content to a Google Doc, allowing the LLM to reference it via a URL. This is how I integrate specific content into our discussions. Prompt A. Share the global significance of the Apollo 11 mission. Prompt B. Can you provide an overview of Lou Reed's music and his rift with John Cale? 18. Educational companion. ChatGPT can be a valuable educational tool for explanations and personal learning support. A teacher available 24/7. The combo of ChatGPT and YouTube really makes it easy to find knowledge on any topic you can dream of. Prompt A, can you teach me the basics of the Pythagorean theorem? Prompt B, teach me the basics of Spanish grammar. 19. Language learning aid. Utilize ChatGPT for language practice and explaining grammar. Prompt A, assist me in practicing basic conversational Spanish. Prompt B, explain common Yiddish phrases used in casual conversation. 20. Text formatting tool. ChatGPT can assist with organizing text, creating lists, and structuring emails. Prompt A, organize a list of the top pre-IPO companies in the health sector. Prompt B, format a hashtag business email requesting a meeting with a client. I hope the above opened your eyes to some of the ways you can communicate and interact with large language models, LLMs. The more practice and sessions you have with it, you'll gain a clearer understanding of what approaches yield mediocre results and which ones lead to more effective and fruitful outputs. Always check your work to ensure it's accurate and aligned with your goals and intention. Number 2024 will be a year of great change. Embrace life and stay adaptable. By reading this, you have taken a valuable step toward discovering how to effectively leverage large language models, LLMs, in your daily work. I always believe that tomorrow will be better than today. But I'm also a realist, and I know that believing and hoping won't make it so. Doing is what matters. Mike Bloomberg. Megaphone, I'd love for you to join the conversation. What's been your experience with ChatGPT? Share some of your stories and tips in the comments, and let's learn together.